Hello and welcome to Tap Water Show. I'm your host Kennedy Karanja, and today we're going to talk about adulting. We'll discuss the struggles adulting and give you tips on how to live as a functional adult. Let's begin by having some nostalgic thoughts about childhood. I like to play football with my friends, but nowadays I seem to have too much on my plate to go out and play and have fun. What did you like to do when you were a child, man?
For me, it has always been about the music. So I usually used to have these moments, and I used to go to church. I know it's a bit cheesy for a young kid to be going to church, but I used to go to church and I'd see how guys are playing piano, and the pianist there would just be looking at me like this kid has always been there, really interested in what we're doing. So my favorite part was learning about music. So I guess that's what's molded me into the musician that I am planning to be in future. My best memory has always been surrounding music.
I'm also a musician. Maybe we should link up and do a project together.
I mean, definitely, Kwani. Like it's never too complicated to link up with a musician. We can make something happen.
Yeah, yeah, we shall definitely do that. And what's the difference between childhood and adulting in your opinion?
Okay, so well, in childhood, every child is independent on someone all the time for everything. You see, so they long for
Yeah,
freedom or independence or power in general to run their life themselves. Only to realize the truth once they grow up.
yeah,
So literally, childhood is dependency on adulthood, and adulthood is independence. You see, yeah.
for sure. And I think also that childhood is a process where every conscious child wants to be an adult, and every and adulthood is a stage where every adult wants to be a child.
Kennedy, that's very right. Like the child you says, I can't wait to grow up and be an adult. And the adult you just says, "Ah, one more time, God, just give me my childhood one more time.
Yeah, we can also say that childhood in every child is learning all the time, consciously or unconsciously. It's a way of preparing yourself for the real world, full of grown-ups, and this kind of curiosity dies when we grow old because as adults we're not as curious as children towards our surroundings or for that matter for anything happening around us. So childhood is curiosity, but in adulthood, you're curious by choice.
Well, I feel like childhood is an effort for developing a personality, and adulthood is a product of that effort, continuously evolving though. So childhood is like doubts, but adulthood is fully confidence. Also, a child can make friends with other children anywhere and anytime. They don't have expectations from those friendships. So those friendships they are pure in a way, and
Yeah.
they last longer. But in
Yeah.
adulthood, it's really tough. It's really a tough task to be friends with someone we know, like leave alone a total stranger, as we grow expectations from each friendships that we have or we want to have. So
Yeah.
like childhood friendships are basically effortless. Adult friendships, must say, those are struggles.
Also, that childhood, every child has innocence. Like it's a period of innocence,
Hmm.
and everyone loves kids because they're innocent. But once they grow up and they become adults, they lose that innocence to the cruelties of the real world. So childhood, I miss childhood for that innocence. But in adulthood, that innocence.
I feel like for me, I miss being carefree. Like childhood
Yeah,
is a dream. It's just really a nostalgic and vivid dream. But adulthood is waking up from that dream and facing reality. Like
yeah,
it's you adulthood is being responsible. Like childhood is
yeah,
following rules and instructions. Adulthood is making those rules and then breaking the same. Childhood is
yeah,
about being adventurous and stuff, but adulthood, Mazi, you can be adventurous, but you have to be cautious.
yeah, for sure. and this is our first show. Actually, you're my first guest in the show.
Hmm. Oh, I'm honored. I'm
Um,
honored.
yeah, so I was trying to come up with a catchy tagline to use for the show,
Hmm.
and I landed on something that Drake said. Polo used to be Lacoste.
Hmm.
What I used to be the top, not the boss.
Hmm.
Damn, things change.
Because I like that. I think I like that. It's creative.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
creative.
for it. And it also shows you another side of um, these guys. Like, as much as you have billions and all that, but like, you don't have to. Okay, in simple things like water, you don't have to be so extravagant.
Hmm. Right.
In water, that
Like there's always a basic ground for every human being to work on and work from. You get?